Hello everyone, JRDeal96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Marvel movie related trailer, and it's for Kraven the Hunter by Sony. Now, the last time we saw any trailer related to this movie was last year in June, where it was supposed to come out back in October of 2023. But then they delayed it for another year. They pushed it back another year. Probably may had something to do with the strike. I'm not 100% sure, because that was another thing that was happening at that time as well. But I guess Sony decided to completely derail the whole schedule for a bit. And they decided to delay this film that's probably going to easily bomb at the box office, because who wants this movie, to be honest? Now, we saw our first glimpse of Taylor Johnson's Kraven the Hunter. He gets bit by a radioactive tiger / lion or whatever, and he becomes more animalistic. Or whatever the fuck. I'm like, what the hell? And I guess the villain is a guy who mutates into a rhino. The villain, the rhino in the comics. Like, what the hell, man? Like, and they're obviously aiming for an R rating for this movie. Because some of the, kills by Kraven were pretty brutal. There were some pretty brutal kills in the trailer, in the Red Band trailer. So that was another thing that, they were aiming for. Finally, recently, they put out a trailer for this movie. Because, just to remind everyone, saying, hey, this movie's still coming out, by the way. As if anybody's really intrigued by it, but I want to see what more disastrous stuff we're going to be seeing in this trailer. So let's find out. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we?
My son, we are hunters. The greatest the world has ever known.
Охотник до сказки.
Nope.
Каждый сказки есть правда.
Oh! Right in the neck.
Who's next?
I heard the noise of thunder.
Are you like your father? A gangster?
Russell Crowe, man.
A killer?
And I heard a voice. And behold,
Oh, the bear traps. Oh! I guess they're still doing the violence, aren't they? Jesus Christ.
with him.
I'm like Venom. Jesus Christ!
Take the names,
This December.
and he decides who to free and who to blame.
Yes, an animal stronger than you can imagine.
The rhino.
On your arm will stand up.
Tell me about this hunter.
Some are born and some are dying.
Once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
When the man comes around. When the man comes around.
Jeez.
Whoever is unjust,
You think you're some kind of honor? Some kind of code?
they'll be unjust too.
You're just another man
Whoever is righteous,
hunting for a trophy.
let him be righteous too.
Just like our father.
When the man comes around. When the man comes
Jesus Christ.
Embrace who you really are, son.
Oh my god! The rhino.
Come, legend.
When the man comes around. When the man comes around.
It's rated R. Oh boy, so it is going to be rated R. So they are keeping the R rating. They are keeping that R rating for this movie, which I'm glad that they are. Like, you know what? Stay committed to that, rating. But it's more sad that Venom Let There Be Carnage doesn't get that rating, but Kraven the Hunter does. Why? But yet, here we are. I guess we got more glimpses of Kraven in action, being brutal as fuck. And then you got Rhino. Again, what's going on here? That's beyond me. Like, again, all this is just for Sony to, in a way, to keep the movie rights to Spider-Man. Because if they don't make anything within a certain amount of years, they lose the rights. That's literally what this movie is. No wonder why Madam Web bombed at the box office. And they wanted to blame, the meme culture and, whatever. But the problem is, the reason why everybody didn't see this movie is because no one asked for it. No one asked for this. No one asked for a Madam Web movie. No one asked for a Morbius movie. No one asked for a Kraven the Hunter movie. So why the hell would you think that this movie will be a success? The only saving grace, the only movie that was able to be successful was because of Tom Hardy and his performance in those films, is Venom. Venom has been your only saving grace. The only success that you've had was Venom. Doesn't mean that any other Spider-Man villain or character needs to get their own fucking little movie. It doesn't mean that. Like, why is there no Spider-Man in this universe? I don't get that. Like, what kind of movie universe is this even in? Like, I've said this multiple times. This is a major problem with Sony. It's just a rights retainer. This is all it is. But this is just a waste of time, money, and talent and effort. Because all that is just, it's being wasted just to keep the rights retainers, and just by putting out colossal turds like Kraven, Madam Web, and Morbius. You're wasting your time. I don't have any interest in this movie whatsoever. I don't think anyone does. I don't think anybody has any interest in seeing Kraven the Hunter. Like, the only time anybody will probably be intrigued by Kraven the Hunter is if Spider-Man is in the movie. But we all know for a fact that Spider-Man is not in this movie. He's not in this movie. But Jesus Christ, I don't get why. Why are these movies being made? When we all know for a fact that they're just gonna bomb. The only thing that hasn't bombed was Venom. It's because of how, surprisingly hilarious and entertaining it was. It wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but it was decently fun. It was because of, the performances of Tom Hardy and, everyone else in that movie. And that's been a movie that Sony has been wanting to make for over 15 years. They've been wanting to make that movie. Again, do I have interest in seeing this movie? Absolutely not. I was just more curious about it because of the fact that they put out a trailer for it again recently after it got delayed for a year and stuff like that. I wanted to see, like, what's changed, or if anything, like, did they cancel this movie as a tax write-off or whatnot? Like, but no, instead there's like, they gotta put this movie out and just have it bomb at the box office, and it's gonna be a huge loss for Sony. Like, that'd be embarrassing. That'd be 2 big losses for Sony. God knows how much Madam Web cost to make, and God knows how much this movie cost to make. Like, that's 2 big losses this year. Like, the only movie that probably will do decently better, or, probably decent enough, will probably be the 3rd Venom film. Because that's the only franchise that's actually fucking worked. But anyways, that's officially it on this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed my honest take about how dumb this idea of this movie is. If you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make cool ads, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even myself. Irish and Actors of Cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRD96 signing out. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.